Chinese by blood, Filipino by heart. Hashtag Dugong Chino, Pusong Pinoy is brought to you by Federation of Filipino-Chinese Chambers of Commerce and Industry. Owishi Oh Wow. Dash Cargo, propelling possibilities. BA Securities, your trading partner in Asia Pacific. AgriPro Premier Nutrition Inc. Peak Sports Philippines. Nation Paper Products and Printing Corporation. Chua Bang Tang. Jimmy C. Aningo.
It is always the obligation of the Filipino-Chinese live in Cagayan de Oro that not only we build our business, our home, our family, but we also have to help in any way.
We are not Chinese or we are not Filipino. We are Filipino-Chinese. We will help each other for that.
Gusto natin na ipapatibayin pa natin ang relasyon ng Filipino at saka Chinese kasi malaking tulong yun.
I'm looking forward for the Filipino-Chinese community to continuously help us in building our nation and in building a brighter future for our students.
Before the federation was created, we already have what we call it the Filipino-Chinese Chamber of Commerce, Cagayan de Oro. We call it Misamis Oriental because during that time, it's a combination of Misamis Oriental and Cagayan de Oro. You can expect that the community here, they're helping each other. And it was only after that there is the creation of the federation. Cagayan de Oro Filipino-Chinese Chamber of Commerce is one of the pioneers ever since in 1954 when the federation was created. We were one of the first chamber members in the federation. Every now and then, if we have calamities here, the federation, there's no second thought. They send their relief food direct to us. Also, the medical mission, which we have practiced every year. Every now and then, as a chamber member of the federation, every month we have a so-called council meeting, and it's a time that we go there every second Tuesday of the month, and there's always a reporting. So if ever we need anything from the federation, it is the time that we waste out, and then luckily, every time that there's something that we need, the federation always help us, whether it is in education or other purposes that ever they can give. During the time when Typhoon Sindong hit very hard in Cagayan de Oro City, the full federation officers flew from Manila to Cagayan de Oro in the private plane, private jet, just to see the situation. And in that very moment, they offer to build 300 relocation houses for the Cagayan, and it worth more than 30 million pesos in that time. I was very lucky that I was assigned by the federation to take care for the 300 houses. It is one of the biggest help that the federation gave to Cagayan de Oro. Right now, Cagayan de Oro have more than 20 associations, whether it's a business chamber, just like the Amity. Amity Club is also one of the oldest association here in Cagayan de Oro. And then the Misamis Oriental Chamber of Commerce, and also the China Chamber of Commerce, plus the Family Association. We have the Seho Lim family, the Tan, the Go, Yui Tong, Long Tik Tong. They also build their own building here in Cagayan because we are very lucky to have most of the association and the family association as well. Ever since we started the chamber in Cagayan de Oro, every mayors in the city, we always cooperate with them. as Cagayan de Oro Chamber is we don't have any political color. Whoever seated as the mayor, as the government LGU, we have 100% support.
Chinese community sa mga Cagayan de Oro. They are very friendly, very supportive, especially yung mga tao na nangangailangan. Saka aktibo ang Chinese community sa mga iba-ibang mga kangailangan, lalo na yung foundation ng Chinese dito nagbigay ng mga silid paaralan, lalo na kung mayroong mga calamities, nandoon ang mga Chinese community. Sa matagal ng panahon, nandyan ang Chinese community hanggang ngayon. Lalo nang tumitibay, lalo lang sipag sa mga taong nangangailangan, lalo na sa mga mahihirap.
We are one of the charter member of the Federation in 1954. In fact, my father was the first who attended the first convention in Manila. My father gave us a name that I am proud to be his son. And I just thought that I can continue his legacy. The only businessman in Cagayan de Oro to honor as the adopted son of Cagayan de Oro. Not because that he is more wealthy than others, but it is more of what he have done, the contribution to the society, to the community. And before he passed away, he was given a congressional award for a lifetime achievement. And because of those things, I just hope that I can continue the legacy that my father gave us.
Chinese by blood, Filipino by heart. Hashtag Dagong Chino Pusong Pinoy is brought to you by Federation of Filipino-Chinese Chambers of Commerce and Industry, Dash Cargo, Propelling Possibilities, AgriPro Premier Nutrition Inc., Nation Paper Products and Printing Corporation, BA Securities, your trading partner in Asia Pacific, Peak Sports Philippines, Chua Bangtang, Jimmy C, Aningo, Cosmopolitan Memorial Chapels and Crematory, Ursao, Dermisay Incorporated, Philflex Wires and Cables, Japan Parts Trading Center, Evergreen Cereals, Tanyan Key Foundation, East Ocean Palace Restaurant, Tiger Lim Events, GB Shoes, Versailles Palace Alabang Events Place, Mass by Green EPH, Water Care, Ford Tractor Philippines, your long-term agriculture partner, HOA Trading Corp, Zespri, High Top Supermarket, Royal Shark's Fin Seafood Restaurant, Golden Fortune Seafood Restaurant, CW Home Depot, Poland Hopia, OSK Tools USA, Chinese Filipino Business Club Inc., Federation of Filipino-Chinese Association of the Philippines Foundation Inc., Philippine Jinjiang General Association, Jersey Haven, Ana Maria Lam, Enrique Chua, Ang Kian Hyong, William Goshako, Mary Nang, Uy Shokpo, G2 Global, Verleo Catering, Wonderful Trading, MGM Industry Inc., Grand Family Association of the Philippines Inc., Sharon Tan, Thomas Kua, Esther and Danny Lee, Nung Family, Lee Pue Chin and Jensen Chua.
Anong anghang choice mo? Sarap! Anghang! Spicy at sweet and extra hot. Oishi prawn crackers. Choose your anghang.
Oishi potato fries. It's cheesy to love.
Chinese by blood, Filipino by heart. Hashtag Dagong Chino Pusong Pinoy.
Ever since the Federation helped us a lot from the start to the end, especially during this the program, what they call it, the Barrio School Project, which they donated so many schools. In fact, Cagayan de Oro is one of the most recipient school building. We have more than 150 school buildings donated by a lot of Filipino-Chinese community members of the federation, and also our local chamber also donated several school buildings. I can say that the Filipino-Chinese Friendship Village was not planned. It was because of the 300 houses that was built in that area. It just so happened that I was assigned by the federation to monitor the building of the 300 houses. So every day I was there, and then I saw a lot of small children have to walk with their mother every day to the school where they are studying, and it takes them more than a 1 kilometer because the area there was given by the LGU to build the 300 houses. So I was there, and then I saw that the children, after they finish the school, the mother have to stop their household things and then went to the school again to pick up those children. So I was thinking that why not build a satellite school beside the 300 houses relocation area, instead of 150 small children walking 1 kilometer every day to the school. We just built a 6 classroom and then assign 6 teachers to go there and teach the children. And I was allowed by the DepEd with their permission. So at first we have the 6 teachers in that class in the school, which was donated by the federation, by the Filipino-Chinese community. And not knowing that when we opened the classes, there were 300 students simultaneously having classes in that 6 classroom. So I immediately request for additional classroom to fill up the small children. And it was that time that I thought that maybe I will just build elementary school. And it was my dream that after a few years, I was able to build 11 school building in that area that is equivalent to 22 classroom, enough for the 450 students studying there. Since the government gave us a lot, about 6,000 square meter, I was able to put up a covered court for their everyday need, because sometimes they have rain, and with a big area, we still have some places to expand, and also the perimeter fences, because it is more safe for the small children not to pass through the place. And then very luckily, the Department of Education gave us DepEd ID number, meaning to say that from now on, that elementary school is already considered as one of the school in the Philippines. Right now, I'm already planning to build a high school inside the perimeter. So I will be communicating with our local government, our city mayor, to give us more space, because the 6,000 is not enough for the high school building. And then right now, I know that the project of the Filipino-Chinese Federation is to build a 2-story because of the limited area of the lot. So my next project is to build a 8 classroom with 2 stories. So it's a 4 classroom downstairs and another 4 classroom in the 2nd floor. And hope in the soonest time I can have it. We can build it in the soonest time. So my plan is just to maybe I could finish the Filipino-Chinese Friendship Village, not only in school. And I already started to build a church there, a chapel. So every day, every Sunday, they can have their masses there. And then after that, maybe aside from the high school that I plan to build, is to have maybe a park there to make the Filipino-Chinese Friendship Village look really like a village. It is really my honor to be, so I could help the community, especially to our less fortunate Filipino who live here in Cagayan de Oro. I consider myself lucky that I was born here, and then my parents were well-to-do, and then they give us the opportunity to live a better life. So at least I can repay in some way or the other.
I've been with the Filipino-Chinese Friendship Elementary School for over a year already. And when I first came here, it was really an amazing environment because it's way too different from other schools in the city of Cagayan de Oro, because it feels like it's still in the mountainous area. It's secluded. However, I've already learned to love and have supported the school throughout my journey as a teacher here in Cagayan de Oro City. When we got our independence, it really helped a lot, especially the Filipinos or the Cagayanons who are nearby or specifically in the Chinese village, because the school is already within their reach. So it's a great opportunity for them to be able to just right across their houses. They were able to go to school right away. They don't need to get up early in the morning and be able to reach the far areas or the far schools. When we have introduced the founders, the donors specifically as well, they were able to witness as well the culture of the Chinese community, wherein they had a dragon dance at that moment. So it was really a nice exposure for them. And I believe they're also very much aware that this village or the entire community here has been donated by the Chambers of Commerce. So far, as of the moment, as of this day, we are already having a 397 population from the kindergarten to grade 6. And I believe everyone is it's really a very, very fast improvement. I can see that because way back 2018, we still don't have much. We had an old stuff from PNROA, but now we really do have good chairs. Students are eager to come to school already. They are well motivated. And in the last 2 years, we've done a lot of school activities that really catered not just the ordinary days, just go to school and then go back home. We already have a lot of activities. And I'm so proud to say that recently our school was able to bring participants for the District Festival of Talents, not just in the district, but also in the division level. And we do have also students who are achieving in chess. They are also moving to the division level, and hopefully, same as last year, they'll be able to reach the regional level. So with the support of everyone in the community, the barangay, down to our stakeholders here in Kanituan, even from the other departments or even from the other government officials, they are really helping us out. And I believe we are also claiming our name as the Filipino-Chinese Friendship Elementary School, because before we just used to be no one and a nobody in Cagayan de Oro City. But I'm proud to say that we are delivering good quality education here in our school. There are 2 high schools in the Department of Education for Barangay Kanituan, and that's PNROA and Kanituan National High. But it's quite far. So if we will be able to put up 2 more buildings or 4 more buildings to cater grade 7, grade 8, and even senior high school, that would be a great opportunity for us to be able to shoulder not just for elementary or primary years. As our principal have said, he is always looking forward to a school that is progressive. So we are looking forward to having junior high school to senior high school. We are also looking forward to have a special needs education. To the Filipino-Chinese Chambers of Commerce, we are very grateful and thankful here in Kanituan that we are one of the recipients of your undying support to the Filipino youth, and we are looking forward to more progress when it comes to building more good schools and quality education for us.
Chinese by blood, Filipino by heart. Hashtag Dugong Chino Pusong Pinoy is brought to you by Federation of Filipino-Chinese Chambers of Commerce and Industry, Dash Cargo, propelling possibilities, AgriPro Premier Nutrition Inc., Nation Paper Products and Printing Corporation, BA Securities, your trading partner in Asia Pacific, Peak Sports Philippines, Chua Bangtang, Jimmy C, Aningo, Cosmopolitan Memorial Chapels and Crematory, Ursao, Dermisay Incorporated, Philflex Wires and Cables, Japan Parts Trading Center, Evergreen Cereals, Tanyan Key Foundation, East Ocean Palace Restaurant, Tiger Lim Events, GB Shoes, Versailles Palace Alabang Events Place, Mass by Green EPH, Water Care, Ford Tractor Philippines, your long-term agriculture partner, HOA Trading Corp, Zespri, High Top Supermarket, Royal Shark's Fin Seafood Restaurant, Golden Fortune Seafood Restaurant, CW Home Depot, Poland Hopia, OSK Tools USA, Chinese Filipino Business Club Inc., Federation of Filipino-Chinese Association of the Philippines Foundation Inc., Philippine Jinjiang General Association, Jersey Haven, Ana Maria Lam, Enrique Chua, Ang Kian Hyung, William Goshako, Mary Nang, Uy Shokpo, Petromax Enterprise, Yalex Shirt, Vecco Paper, Filipino-Chinese Trencho Association Inc., Federation of Filipino-Chinese Alumni Association Inc., Albert Ko, Leonard D., Lim Gyokyan, Teresita and Edison Tung.
Gumanap kang leading lady sa isang play. And all emotions start to get real when you first looked at me.
Chinese by blood, Filipino by heart. Hashtag Dugong Chino, Pusong Pinoy.
In Cagayan de Oro, we also follow the fire brigade in Manila.
I am very proud sa Chinese volunteer which is very supportive, empathy, lalo na kung mayroong sunog nandyan. Sila ang palaging nakauna sa sunog every time. Tapos wala silang masabi, walang sinasabi nila, basta tulong ng tulong sila.
We started with 1994. There's 15 Chinese businessman. Nag-create sila ng isang group para magiging volunteer fire brigade. And that group, that 15 members, they got 2 fire truck from Cebu. And naging yun ang start-up namin ng fire truck namin. And so on, we have already 6 unit of fire truck, which all are donated from the Chinese community from Cagayan de Oro. When we started, all our members have a blood of Chinese. We recruit all the Chinese community or Chinese member to join the firefighting group. So kami lahat, volunteer talaga kami. All are businessmen, all are employees, other government agencies, but they are volunteer. Wala kaming na-hire na driver. All our driver is from businessman. Lahat kami, volunteer kami. We help the community. In Bayanihan kasi, we sa volunteerism namin, hindi lang kami sa fire ang nag-concentrate. Nagsusupply kami ng tubig sa community. Nag-clean up kami sa road. Especially if you notice, may sendong na nangyari sa amin few years ago, tumulong kami sa paglinis ng mga street. Aside from the firefighting namin, we come up also with the bloodletting activity. So may sunog, nagresponde kami ng fire, may bloodletting kami project para may maitulong kami sa ng kailangan ng dugo. So parang that's one way of our helping with the community. Aside from firefighting, we make sure that we always respond to help the whole Region 10. Importante namin is makatulong kami sa Filipino. Hindi kasi forget na Chinese. Always business lang. Personally, I experienced, nahulog ako sa ladder, na surgery ako ng spine. But in my heart, still love to volunteer. I think that's the one way na pinakita ko sa mga members namin na hindi lang forget nahulog ka, nang magbaback out ka na. So parang this is the heart that we encourage, and our group is very parang brotherhood na rin kami. So we help each other in the sense parang ganun. So it helped the community also. I encourage all the youth na sana mag-participate kayo sa mga community activities, not only for the firefighting, but to serve to the people na may kailangan tulungan din natin sila.
kung anong sinasabi sa Chinese, yung values, yung character, kung matapat ka lang, matapat din sila. Yun ang inherit ko sa mga parents ko. Tapos nabigyan ako ng pagkakataon na magsilbi ng tao. Yun, sinusunod ko lang, binigay sa mga parents ko. Dito rin ang mga Chinese culture din. Basta matapat ka lang, matino ka lang, then you'll be a successful public servant.
I'm really proud because I was born as a Chinese. If you can take my DNA, for sure it's a Chinese blood. But I have a lot of opportunity to help the Filipino. So I can say that I am with the Chinese blood, but I am proud to be a Filipino because for this many years, I have a lot of Filipino friends. We grow together, and then I was able to help them in a small way. So by that, I can say that Chinese by blood and Filipino by heart.
Chinese by blood, Filipino by heart, hashtag Dugong Chino Pusong Pinoy was brought to you by Federation of Filipino-Chinese Chambers of Commerce and Industry, Owishi Oh Wow, Dash Cargo, propelling possibilities, BA Securities, your trading partner in Asia Pacific, AgriPro Premier Nutrition Inc., Peak Sports Philippines, Nation Paper Products and Printing Corporation, Chua Bangtang, Jimmy C, Aningo,